Hi everyone, welcome to the episode. Today we're going to be doing a challenge to see how Chelsea would look like if they never sold any of their past players, so the academy players that they had or used to have before, which right now they are some of the biggest talents in football. Right now, as you can see here, this would be our current squad as of right now. I'm gonna show you guys. Of course, I'm gonna be selling the players that are currently not in the squad, and I'm gonna be buying the players who were from the academy to show how it would change and if we are able to win any trophies. With this, let's go. With this, we start with our brand new signing of Thibaut Courtois, the first one of many that are gonna come in these few days. Academy graduate Ake joining us as well. Now, of course, another center back which we would need to reinforce us, Fikayo Tomori, a legend from AC Milan. Another top signing, which used to be a legend and led us to the final of the Champions League. I think even scoring in the final. Kai Havertz also joining us as well. We're gonna be making completely changes within Chelsea. Of course, I mean it's gonna be all academy players and all players which we used to play for Chelsea, allowing us to already have three different players which will change the place where Chelsea is going to be, hopefully to win some trophies. Another player joining us, Christensen from Barcelona. A legend of the game, Kevin De Bruyne, who, if you didn't know, used to be a Chelsea Academy player who played under Jose Mourinho. After having not succeeded within the Chelsea team, he went to Wolfsburg and ended up going to Manchester City, where he actually thrived and became one of the best players, one of the best midfielders in the history of the Premier League. Right now, he's coming back to Chelsea in order to succeed and allow them to reach more trophies and hopefully the Champions League. Another one of the biggest misses of Chelsea again, an academy player who ended up going to Bayern Munich, could have played for the England team, but in the end decided going back to Germany, Jamal Musiala, an incredible legend with a lot of talent, who ended up being another Chelsea reject, who just didn't succeed in the end, and ended up thriving in the Bayern Munich, becoming one of the best youngsters in the 21st century, coming back to Chelsea. Another player who could have been a legend for Chelsea in the end, Declan Rice. He was also an academy player who ended up going back to West Ham after not succeeding, and in the end went to their rivals Arsenal, where he has also succeeded as well. I think he's one of the greatest academy players who could have been a legend of Chelsea, and just in the end didn't happen. An incredible player in my opinion. I think he can be one of the best defensive midfielders ever if he has the potential of going. A player who, in comparison to the others, is actually a Chelsea legend who led them to the Champions League final and ended up being one of the best defenders in the world. Antonio Rudiger joins back in the squad for Chelsea Football Club. With this, we're almost finished and we're practically having all the top tier signings which Chelsea could have been. Another incredible legend, one of the best players in Africa in their entire history, as well as one of the top wingers in the Premier League. He is a player who has just been consistent throughout this entirety game, and he used to be in Chelsea as well. I think at the same time as Kevin De Bruyne, where he just didn't succeed until he reached his spell back in Roma, where he started his whole journey in Chelsea shirt. With this, we are almost completing the squad with just a few more signings in pending. Another signing, Tammy Abraham, a good player who actually did well in most comparisons with Chelsea players, but just in the end couldn't stay and was able to go to other clubs to perform. A player who I once considered a legend of Chelsea Football Club and who I thought would be the entire lives within the Chelsea squad is Mason Mount. Welcome back to Chelsea Football Club, where you will play, of course, as a bench player, but still for rotation, it's not bad. Of course, as many signings as we are doing, we also have to do some outgoings, which is the players that are currently not in the squad, such as Raheem Sterling or Conor Gallagher. Okay, after doing almost every signing, here are the total number of academy players. So a player who used to play for Chelsea Football Club before, who I actually signed: Thibaut Courtois, Rudiger, Ake, Christensen, De Bruyne, Havertz, Musiala, Salah, Rice, Tomori, Abraham, and Mason Mount. This leads us to the final squad which we would have for the season. Here we have in the starting 11, of course, Courtois with Tomori and Rudiger, Ake as a left back, which I'm going to change him. Only Reece James and Enzo would be the only starters that would actually remain from the current squad. Then we would have Declan Rice, De Bruyne, Nkunku, Nkunku as well, Musiala, Salah, and then like these bench players, which of course would stay within Cole Palmer and Cucurella. But that's it. I feel like this would be the starting 11, which we would remain for the entirety of the season. For now, of course, I renewed all players' contracts and I put everyone in a development plan to maintain themselves. With this, we'll simulate the season. We'll see if we're in the final of the Champions League. If we are, because I added them to the Champions League, I'm gonna play the final. If not, well, we'll just see if we're able to win any trophies. With this, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so after simulating the entire season, we are right now at the end, and as we can see here, we are still in the FA Cup. So this is probably the final of the FA Cup, and we are in the final of the Champions League. So we still haven't finished. We're still to see how it goes. Right now, we're doing really well, and as you can see here, we're also champions in the Premier League. So for this episode, like, okay, for this time being, I'm gonna simulate the final of the FA Cup, and then I'm gonna play the final of the Champions League. Let's see if they can win the um, the final of the FA Cup with the starting 11. Let's see. And they won 3-2. Goal by Nkunku, two by Nkunku, and Mohamed Salah scoring in the extra time, in overtime, in the minute 117. Crazy. So right now they have the double, winning the Premier League and the FA Cup. And yeah, we'll see how it goes in the final of the Champions League. In order to give out the opportunity for us to win in the final of the Champions League, I'm also going to be playing with Reece James as the Chelsea player and Cole Palmer. And of course, Reece James will be the captain for the game. And yeah, the only one who would be in the bench player would be Kai Havertz. Let's see how it goes. So with this, we're going to be starting the final in the Champions League after they have qualified throughout the entirety of the season, which won't be an easy game, huh? Even though we have a stellar team, even a dream team, considering the players that we have, it won't be easy. Like we're competing against the likes of Harry Kane, the likes of Sane, King Min Jae, Upamecano. It's gonna be crazy. A really good game. We shall see if we're able to win it. And they have Philip Lam as one of their banners. Nice. I have not changed the numbers, by the way, so the numbers will stay exactly the same as they were. Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay, an incredible team in order to like compete in the Champions League. Here we go. They've also bought some players with Fekir as a starter. Kim Min Jae. Here we go. Reece James trying to fight him. A good one from Rudiger, who is a legend of Chelsea. Here we go. Cole Palmer. Really good pass, but could have been better. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a player which I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, because if you give him like a little opportunity in the going forward, he can like be clinical and just define everything. Here we go. Musiala with the chance. A top finish, and Musiala is the first one, is the starter, is the starting goal, and it's who defines this game. The academy graduate going back to Chelsea to make them in the Champions League final, a possible Champions League. A top finish by him. Musiala is just too good. He's too good. He's also playing in his natural position as well, like playing as a cam. So of course it makes sense for him to like be performing. I want to see more from Salah or De Bruyne. Oh, really bad challenge. Here we go. Kingsley Coman not able to pursue him. Oh, really good save by Thibaut Courtois, which of course won't be easy to score against. Come on, how is that not a foul? Oh yeah, Musiala against his former team. I forgot it was his former team. And he scored a goal as well, proving to them why they need him. Oh, really bad challenge by... Oh, really top save by Thibaut Courtois, allowing us to maintain our positioning and still be 1-0. Here we go, Reece James, passing it through. Rudiger, Nathan Ake, which I'm pretty sure hasn't played that much this season, but we'll see how he performs in this game. Cole Palmer, a really top center to Musiala, returns it, and Nkunku just messes up. Musiala should have tried another shot, huh? Here we go, Guerreiro maintaining the ball, the positioning, moving it forward, then back to Coman, who has been incredible in this final. His pace, I just can't go against him, even with Reece James, you know? Okay, here we go. Will be the stoppage, and there we go. Declan Rice with the positioning, a top academy graduate. Honestly, Rice has a lot of pace. I thought he had like much less pace. And here we go, Declan Rice with the second goal of the game of the match, allowing the Arsenal former player to define the Champions League future for Chelsea. Top finish, even his pace was unreal. He was able to pass through their entire defense at Bayern. Okay, here we go. Lamir. The thing is, they've had some signings, Bayern, but they haven't been star signings. And because we have like Salah, De Bruyne, Musiala, like of course it transforms the entire team, proving why Chelsea should have kept a lot of these players. Because honestly, they make a huge difference in the squad. Kimmich with the ball, a good try for him. Probably if we didn't have like Courtois, it would have been a different story. Here we go. Musiala again with the chance. Really bad dribbling by myself. Okay, here we go. Kimmich maintaining the ball, the positioning. Sane. Here we go. Kimmich, Fekir, moving it forward. Okay, really good. A good sweep by Chelsea, but still we lose the ball. The thing is, we're kind of maintaining the ball in the positioning, like in the middle, because we have scored goals, but we haven't made like a ton of shots. It's not like we're dominating. Good one by Tomori. Bro, like these center backs are just crazy. How? What happened? Come on. Everything is a foul for him. I don't get it. But okay. Let's see if Kane is shooting. Nope. A good try, but not scoring. No, like I was saying, like these center backs are crazy. Having like Tomori and Rudiger in the squad are just insane. Like they don't let anyone pass through because they have too much strength in their power, you know? I'm not gonna make any sub yet, but for sure we'll be making more subs in the future. Here we go. Reece James just completely losing the ball and Rudiger taking it off. Here we go. Ball by Bayern. A good positioning for him. Kimmich, Coman, and Fekir, who has been playing well. Oh, really bad challenge. And De Bruyne already has a yellow card. I'm gonna sub him out. I'm scared to get like a red card because that would affect us our performance. And I'm gonna enter Kai Havertz just because I want to see more from the players, the former players. Here we go. Not a bad one. Oh, come on. Take it off. There we go. Palmer's yours. Nice. Mohamed Salah with the number 9, which is kind of weird. Musiala passes it to Nkunku. Nkunku tries the shot and scores a third one for Chelsea Football Club, defining the game and showing Bayern why they need to have some levels and why they should have stayed with Jamal Musiala, a top tier midfielder who just performs every single time. He made a goal and an assist. What a performance from him. We go De Ligt with the ball, which is currently in Manchester United. A good stoppage by him. Here we go, Mohamed Salah. Bro, Salah is crazy. Salah is just crazy. He can move, his pace, his dribbling, his movement is just insane. Bro, look at Musiala. Passes it to Reece James, who passes it at the back, and Neuer stops it. Here we go, Musiala. But Musiala is having the game of his life. Not a bad challenge, not a bad shot, which we will also be making another sub in order to give more opportunities to Tammy Abraham here. And I'm gonna change some things here, and I'm gonna enter Mason Mount because as well I want to see more from the players who are not currently in the squad, more so than the players who are. Here we go, Mason Mount entering, Tammy Abraham, and Christensen. Declan Rice with the center. Oof, come on. Okay, Neuer has it, controlled, outpaced. Bayern are still attacking, are still trying with everything in their strength. Like they're not stepping back. They know the importance of this game and they know that even with no like star signings, they can do a difference. Here we go, Mason Mount. Really good dribbling, really well positioning. Honestly, I used to love Mount at Chelsea, but now he's just been like constantly like injured, showing why he should have stayed at Chelsea. But I used to love him when he was at Chelsea. He was such like a good player and clinical as well. The only thing he struggled was consistency. Here we go, 72 minutes. They're gonna be making some subs. Masraoui for Guerreiro, who Masraoui as well went to Manchester United, where he currently is. Here we go, Kingsley Coman, Harry Kane. Maybe they will try to at least score one goal. Not if Mohamed Salah is there. Bro, Salah's crazy. Let's pass it to Tammy Abraham. Let's give him a chance. Then Kai Havertz. Ah, really good save. But Cole Palmer, of course, needed to score for his boyhood club, for the game, the player, and the club that gave him the chance, the opportunity to step forward. A really good challenge, even though it was a rebound, proving why even in a team full of stars and players who used to play here, Palmer still shines. I feel like he's a really top tier player. Like I don't know how he didn't get like more minutes for the World Cup, because he's such a consistent player every single time. Reece James struggling for the ball, and okay, I think there's a foul there. Okay, for Chilwell, I think I'll stay with this one. They're entering Thomas Müller. And a shot, bro. Courtois is just crazy. Courtois can save anything. Like you really need to make a top tier like shot in order to compete against Courtois. Cole Palmer dribbling the ball and maintaining it and passing it. Almost passing it forward. Here we go, Masraoui, and just Christensen killing him. That could be a red, actually. Okay, a yellow card. Not bad. 86 minutes, almost winning this. A really good one from Salah, which maintains the ball forward. Okay, and he just completely misses it. Here we go. Could be their final chance in order to make a difference. Harry Kane, and he misses. A good save by Courtois. I feel like the man of the match should be actually Thibaut Courtois, then Musiala. Like, Courtois was such a good player. Look at this. Oh, crazy, crazy. They're still trying. They're still trying and trying, and Courtois doesn't even let them a rebound. Courtois is just insane. Now is their final chance in order to make a difference in the squad. And of course, Thibaut Courtois grabs it. And that's the end of the game for the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. This is how the team would actually perform if they would have kept all their best players, allowing for 4 goals to nil, and proving why they should be the champions in the first phase for everything. Because if you see like I'm gonna show you the competitions and everything that they accomplished, but they were able to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and now the Champions League. So they were able to win the treble, which is crazy. Just by like having the players that they used to have. If they would have developed all these players, they would have created a dynasty for years to come. And we go, Rhys James, seen to raise the bar, raise the trophy, and prove why he's the captain of this team. Crazy. Really incredible. Completely deserved, and showing why they should be in the first place in this position. So if you see like all the stats, for example, I'm gonna show you, they were first in the Premier League. Then in the FA Cup, they're able to win against Palace. In the Carabao Cup, they didn't win it, which I think they lost somewhere in the way. Then in the Champions League, they were able to win it by eliminating Atletico, Benfica, and many others. And yeah, then if we go directly to check our stats, here we go. The player who scored the most goals was Mohamed Salah with 34 goals, 9 assists. Here we go, Kevin De Bruyne, Nkunku, Musiala, Kevin De Bruyne, like Nkunku still being key. Rice, Cole Palmer, Cucurella, which played a really good season, as well as Chilwell, and Tammy Abraham. Yeah, really top performance. If we check the assist, of course, De Bruyne was the top assister, with Musiala and Salah just behind, allowing for us to be some of the top tier players in this squad. And then if we go directly to check the team stats in order to see who was the best performer, here we can see Salah was the top scorer. In the assist, it was Kevin De Bruyne. And then in the clean sheets, it wasn't either of them, but still really good one. If we go directly into the Champions League, here we can see that Foden was the top goal scorer and Griezmann. So they were more like collective team, more so than scoring individually. But yeah, and this is the team that would in the end up performing. And if they would have kept all their players, this is how the team would look like, winning the treble and being able to perform in all types of situations. With this, I'm gonna finish the episode. If you like the challenge, like and subscribe to the content in order to see more. And if you have any suggestions, of course, I'm open to them. Leave them out in the comments. I'll read them and reply to them, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.